Sunday, but this is All Star Saturday Night, where you will have a slam dunk champion crown and a three-point king. You'll have the Sears Shooting Stars, the Taco Bell Skills Challenge, then the Foot Locker 3 and the Sprite Slam, followed by Sir Charles at 50, an hour-long conversation I had with the Chuckster as he nears the big 5-0. And Sunday, of course, the game exclusively on TNT. And at halftime tomorrow night, it will be Alicia Keys performing here in the arena. And she was rehearsing here today. The place was locked down. Nobody could get in there to watch. But she tweeted about her rehearsal time for the halftime performance on Sunday right here in Houston. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, and Chris Webber sitting in for Kenny Smith. It's a very demanding job.
Kenny's glad they fired Kenny.
Kenny's got to do the first event tonight, so he's down there prepping.
I can only hope
for the first event. This Sprite Slam Dunk and everything else. A little different rules this year. The whole Saturday night is East versus West, and all the $500,000 will be going to charity. $350,000 to the winning conference, $150,000 to the runner-up, and there you see the charities that will benefit. Kobe Bryant tweeting, looking forward to the three-point shootout and the dunk. I'm taking James White, James Flight White, in the dunk contest, and so let's have you guys weigh in on who you think will be the Sprite Slam Dunk King on this night. You got three from the East. You got three from the West. In the East, Gerald Green, James White, and Terrence Ross of the Toronto Raptors. And in the West, Kenneth Faried, Eric Bledsoe, and Jeremy Evans. So who's jumping out at you, Chris Webber, as you look at the dunkers?
Without a doubt in my mind, James White. He's 30 years old, but if he can dunk like he could when he was 25, coming from the free throw line with two-handed windmill, that's the guy that I have, no doubt about it.
Well, I'm going to go with Gerald Green, who won it a couple years ago.
Okay.
I just think that kid, he's so explosive. So I'm going to go with Gerald Green.
But, I mean, and he still gets up for sure. But it was 2007 when he won it, runner-up in 8. How much difference now, 5 or 6 years removed?
Well, Chuck said it best one time, when you get older, it happens overnight sometime. But I think for this guy, being that he's young, he still has a chance and his legs are still good.
Who are you leaning toward?
The best dunk contest that we've ever seen was Vince Carter, and Gerald Green is the closest thing we've seen to Vince Carter. Everyone's talking about James White and the infamous dunk that he's done from the free throw line going between his legs. I don't think he can do that. It's going to be close. We'll see.
Well, when you compare Vince Carter to James White, you mean they both black?
What the hell are you talking about today, Craig?
Wait, I'm just saying, you're comparing James White to Vince Carter.
See, we're sipping on gin and juice.
hey, James White, I wish he could hear you comparing him to Vince Carter.
No,
Vince Carter.
Gerald Green. I'm comparing Gerald Green to Vince Carter.
So you're liking Gerald Green.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said White,
and you're liking James White. I'm liking Terrence Ross. So there you go. Now, but there are three other dunkers from the Western Conference, and those would be Kenneth Faried, Eric Bledsoe, and Jeremy Evans, who won it last year. Charles, you get to weigh in first.
Well, my pick. I'm gonna go with my homeboy Eric Bledsoe from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm from Leeds, Alabama, obviously, but Birmingham is right up the street. So my sentimental pick is Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, so you see a Gerald Green, Eric Bledsoe final in the Sprite Slam Dunk?
Well, I mean, I'm just hoping. I really don't think Eric Bledsoe can win it, but I'm saying my sentimental pick because he's my homeboy.
I'm going to go with Mr. Ross. He's not getting a lot of playing time in Utah. Carl Malone was here yesterday.
You mean Jeremy Evans?
Jeremy Evans, whatever his name is. He don't play. He don't play like
Terrence Ross, who plays for Toronto.
He don't play a lot. I don't even know the kid's name, but he thinks he can play. He deserves to play. He's going to show us that he can play. He won it last year, so he's going to be coming out. I'm going to give it to him.
All right, see.
You know what? Just because I'm not that familiar with these guys and they're dunking, I'm going to take Bledsoe. I was going to say I was going to take Kenneth Faried, but I think I'm going to take Bledsoe, being that he's a smaller guy, strong, explosive. He could probably do some things.
And Kenneth Faried, of course, coming off his MVP performance last night in the BBVA Rising Stars Challenge, in which he scored 40 points and pulled down 10 rebounds. So he
Hey,
competes
Shaq, don't worry
for the
about
West.
it. America don't know who these guys are either.
and is everything cool between you and Charles after the
Hey,
whipping that he gave you
listen.
again last night?
Chuck 50.
Way to get him, Chuck.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sewell.
baby.
Thank you,
My boy, see what? Oh,
Hey, I had
what
to
has
give him love,
America
man. I had
come
to
to?
give him
My
love.
boy,
No,
C.
I had to
Webb.
give my man love, man.
Oh, I'm hurt.
No, man. You know it's
I'm hurt.
love, baby.
My boy. Oh.
It's all
Lottie
coming your
Deepak
way, just
turning
a
over
matter
his
of
grave.
moments
Scott
from now.
Pollard, where are you, baby? I need you.
We're back with more after this.
Doug Christie, where are you? I need you.
Wow.
NBA Tip-Off, live from Houston, Texas. Side of the NBA All Star Weekend is presented by AutoTrader.com. Now compare brand new cars and special offers so you can find the best deal on the one new car your head and heart can agree on at AutoTrader.com, the ultimate new car marketplace.
Again.
Yeah, and you know what? It's great because everybody's charity got something out of that, and the 2012 Kia Sedona going to the Muscular Dystrophy Association, and this is really one of the cool parts of All Star Weekend for me. All the stuff we say about the contest and kidding about who win and all that stuff aside, because you know my son Michael, who's got Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Yes.
And so playing for MDA, we get the help of the Muscular Dystrophy Association of Houston to find a family that could really use a van. And so they found a family that has actually 2 teenage boys who have the same thing my son has. And so this was special this week. What's up, y'all?
Hello, how are y'all?
Good, how are you? Ernie Johnson, it's nice to see you, man. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Those are some jamming chairs you got. My son's got one just like it. Yeah, he's 24. He's got Duchenne. Can you give people who are watching an idea of what daily life is like?
They cannot dress themselves. They cannot brush their own teeth. Austin cannot raise his hands up to do simple task of brushing his hair. To give a hug, you have to hug. Every day worrying if they're going to get sick today, they're going to wake up today. And we do not have a handicap van to be able to get them back and forth right now.
I talked to the folks at Autotrader.com and I said, why don't we set something up for a family that needs it? That's not a bad ride right there.
It is my pleasure from Autotrader.com to present you with your new 2012 Kia Sedona.
Hey guys, will that do for getting you around, you think?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you, Autotrader.com.
I say thanks to Autotrader.com too. They've been so generous through so many years with the contest and making special moments like that for Joshua and Austin and their mom Amy. It was an awesome day, and hope you enjoy the van. And I know it'll make at least daily life that much easier, and that's saying a lot.
Ernie, that was really Auto Trader does a fantastic job, and man, we've known your son a long time. And great to see that family get a great vehicle.
And again, to Autotrader.com again for the donations to everybody's charity and for the vehicle to the family. You guys are the best. We've got a full night coming up here. Going to be a lot of fun. Slam dunk, 3-point contest. We got the skills challenge out here.
Bugsy Bowles, one of my favorite people in the world.
And you got Kevin Harlan down there with Reggie and Kenny the Jet. And there's two S's.
Hey, I saw Gollum last night. I love Sam, man. I love Sam.
GP.
Stick around, folks. Going to be fun. Always is. All Stars Saturday night. Thank you.
TNT NBA Tip-Off, live from Houston, Texas. Side of the NBA All Star Weekend is presented by Autotrader.com. Now compare brand new cars and special offers so you can find the best deal on the one new car your head and heart can agree on at Autotrader.com, the ultimate new car marketplace.